What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. It was a sad day for me in MLB, man. It's obvious that the DFS guys were like, you know what? Cam is down there right now just murdering us right now. We got to tell him to chill out. We got to tell him to chill out. I am 8-3 on the MLB year now, okay? 2 nights in a row that I have not made it to the money, which is disappointing because I went like 6 straight before a loss. So it's disappointing, but hey, I understand. The DFS guys are like, you know what? I gotta humble you out a little bit. You're starting to just, you're getting a little ahead of yourself, starting to really feel yourself right now. I really gotta bring you back down to earth a little bit. But no, man. Last year I did the same thing as I'm gonna do this year. I was destroying MLB last year, and I'm gonna continue to do the same thing this year. I'm 8-3, so I'm still way in the positive. I've still won a shit ton of money already. So it's all good. Shout out to Nelson Cruz. The game is still going on as I'm recording this right now, but he got his first home run of the season as I predicted. Thank you. Thank you. And so that worked out great, man. My downfall of tonight, I ended up picking my batters not too bad. Like, my batters weren't the bad part. It was my pitching. The pitcher options I ended up going with. I didn't even play Dallas, which I should have. I didn't even play Dallas because I ended up going cheaper. Obviously, I played Julio, who had a horrible first 3 innings and then finally started really turning it up. If he would have played like he did the second half of the game, he would have had an amazing game. If he would have played the whole game that same way, he would have ended up having an amazing game, at least 25 DraftKings points if he would have pitched how he did towards the end, towards the middle of that game and on. But it is what it is. Hey, it's DFS, man. I ended up making the wrong decision on pitchers this time. So yesterday it was my batters only, all my pitchers destroyed. Today it was my pitchers only and my batters did good. So it is what it is, man. Hey, it's DFS. Tomorrow, you already know, guys, I've been studying since this slate tipped off. Since this slate even started, I began studying up for tomorrow or today. You're listening to this the next day. So today, I have been studying for this shit for hours already. At least 3 hours I've been going hard on it. I refuse to lose again. No way. I'm trying to keep that record sexy. No way I go to 8-4. I am going to 9-3 as of tomorrow. I will be posting on Easter as an Easter gift for all of my subscribers, family, all that. One of my followers on Twitter, name is Haywood. He's been following me for a while. He rides with the DFS squad for a while, man. He made a comment this earlier today. Was like, hey, if your boy Freddie Freeman doesn't get 30 plus like you're saying he should, then you should give the squad a free lineup. And I was like, you know what? That does sound fair. So I posted on Twitter. It was like, look, guys, you know what? I'm confident in Freddie. I love Freddie. I think he's going to do his thing at home in the first game. So I took him up on it. And I said, you know what? I will give everybody a free lineup sometime this weekend if Freddie does not get the 30 plus. And Freddie did not make it. He did not make it. He started the game out strong. I believe he ended up with like 12. But he didn't get there, man. Way short. Disappointing, man. Because you all know, I mean, I know he's got that potential. But it is what it is, guys. So on Sunday, I will be posting my line. I will not be doing lineup subscriptions on Sunday. Okay, I will be posting the lineup live on my Twitter for everybody. You know what? I'll just set it and I'll post it to remind people, okay? So I'll go ahead and just set a lineup in the video tomorrow and then post it again on my Twitter on Sunday. But for Saturday, for tonight, I still got the lineups for you guys. So hit me up. I got you. My week-long people, you're still getting them. It's all good. Everything's all good, man. Hit me up. We will bounce back 100%. I refuse to lose again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, NBA is back. Like the video down below real quick before we get into this. Like that video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. NBA is back. We've had a few days off, a little break before the playoffs, but it is playoff time, and I'm so happy because that last week and a half, well, the last week of NBA DFS was ridiculously horrible. It was horrible. It's just I hate the end of the year NBA DFS. I hate it. But now we're finally at playoffs. I absolutely love NBA playoffs. You only got 4 games tomorrow, guys, in the main slate. You got 4 games. So the key here is to make sure you play guys that are going to do great, but at the same time, the guys that might not be as played as much as the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only a 4-game slate, you're really going to have to differentiate. There we go. That's it. Differentiate your lineup from other people's, all right? So some of these picks in my lineup you might question a little bit, but understand I'm keeping percentage played and everything in mind as I'm doing this high five, all right? So let's get into the high five. NBA is back. At the point guard position, we got playoff NBA. I'm so hyped. Let's go down. My boy George Hill. I fully expect the OG George Hill to really show up in this playoff series right here. I really expect him to show up here. Utah is a very tough team, man, when they got all their people healthy. They've got Derek Favors back. You got Gordon Hayward healthy. You got George Hill healthy. They're ready to go, man. You got your boy Gobert down low. It's going to be a great series right here. I do not expect Clippers to sweep this in any way, shape, or form. I actually would not be surprised if Utah wins this outright. Matter of fact, I am rooting for Utah. I normally root for the underdog teams. That's just pretty much how I do it. But yeah, I'm rooting for Utah to really show up here. All right? I expect the OG George Hill to really show up here. I absolutely love George Hill. George Hill's got some good upside. You all know throughout the year, before all the bullshit minutes, stupid shit, and the injuries and all that shit started happening, George Hill had that 40-plus potential. So a George Hill in playoff atmosphere definitely has 40-plus potential, and at a ridiculously low 5,800, he has got to be in the high five. Next player in the high five. Let's go ahead and go to the small forward position, guys. Paul George going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I expect a Paul George in the playoff situation to really come through. All right. Now, I do expect LeBron James to step up his defense here now that it's the playoffs, but it doesn't matter, man. All right. It doesn't matter. The Pacers don't have many offensive playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. They just don't. I mean, Jeff Teague and Paul George are their guys. That's their guys. That's it. It is what it is. Paul George is going to be needed to be relied on heavily here. On top of that, Cleveland just has not been too well against the small forwards. But like I said, I do expect LeBron to step it up. But I absolutely love Paul George here to come in and really the Pacers try to put some pressure on the Cavs right here, guys, at home in Cleveland. All right? So I absolutely love Paul George. Lock him in the high five at 9,800. He is locked in. At the power forward position, I'm going a little down here, and I'm going to another OG, Zach Randolph. Now, we all know Randolph has done very good in limited types of minutes throughout the year. Okay, it's been very rare that he gets a solid amount of minutes. They've been watching the old man's minutes. You know, they've been watching the old man's minutes a lot throughout the year, all year. I expect now that the playoffs are here, they're going to take those training wheels off the old man, take that knee brace off of him, turn Matlock off TV, and be like, you know what, old man? Focus. Stop watching Little House on the Prairie. Stop watching Matlock and MASH and all that old people shit, and come over here and really ball out, old man. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to ball the fuck out. Zach Randolph in the high five at only 5,200. Run him up. He's had some very good games against San Antonio as well. He's had a few downers, but he's also had some really huge ones. So if he has that really nice one against Aldridge down low, it's going to definitely pay off, guys, because like I said, you're going to want to differentiate yourself from a lot of these people with it only being a 4-game slate, all right? I love Zach Randolph. He is locked in the high five at 5,200. At the center position, my favorite center for the value, man, I absolutely love the potential here, is Jonas Valanciunas. At home in Toronto's got their boy Lowry back. I expect Toronto to be firing on all cylinders. This is going to be a tough matchup for Milwaukee. It's going to be a tough matchup for Milwaukee, man. Toronto's a tough-ass team when they got their people healthy. All right, Jonas Valanciunas down low against a Milwaukee team that struggled all year down low against big men. Valanciunas should have his way down low against Milwaukee. I absolutely love it. I also expect Look, guys, a lot of players are going to step their play up. It's the playoffs, so don't expect how they've been doing the last month. Don't even consider what they've been doing the last month, because it doesn't matter. Okay? Keep in consideration how they were doing like a quarter way through the year when they were still kind of fresh and really balling. Keep that in mind when it comes to this, because they're going to be putting their all onto that court in the playoffs to get to that next round, all right? Jonas Valanciunas at home in Toronto going against the Milwaukee team that has been sorry down low against big men. Run up Jonas Valanciunas at 5,500. Absolute favorite value play at the center position. I love him. Last but not least, I'm not going to go guard. Now here you could go pretty much either way. I expect LeBron James to be ridiculously high owned. All right, and I will have variations when it comes to this. Okay, I'm going to have lineups where I have an Antetokounmpo. I'm going to have lineups where I have a James. All right, I'm going to switch these two guys out in lineups. All right, LeBron James is going to be very high owned with him at home in Cleveland going against the Pacers. And LeBron is just going to step his play up tremendously here in the playoffs, and he's already been doing great. I definitely see him triple-doubling easily. We all know Giannis has that 60-point-plus potential in the playoffs. I'm curious to see how he plays in the playoffs, man. He's had a decent year. He's had some games where he really let a lot of us down, but he's had a good year, and he has brought his team to the playoffs. They're going against a Toronto team that, I mean, they're decent against the small forward, but you never know where they're going to line Giannis up on that court. You just never know where they're going to put him. I love Giannis, but I'm going LeBron James regardless of percentage played here, because he's gonna get 70 plus in this game right here. Okay, and pretty much I believe that regardless of ownership, if you don't have him, you're not going to place here. All right, you're not going to win good money if you don't have LeBron in this first opening series of the playoffs here. A lot of people are doubting the Cavs right now. A lot of people are doubting the Cavs because they've had a big struggle towards the end of the year right there. All right, now they're in the playoffs. I expect LeBron to come out firing on all cylinders and really putting on a show here. I love Kevin Love as well here. So yeah, I absolutely love it. There it is, guys. The high five. I know y'all are glad it's back. I'm glad it's back. NBA playoffs. Let's go. George Hill, Paul George, Zach Randolph, Jonas Valanciunas, and LeBron James is the high five. Now let's touch on some cheap options, guys. Some good value guys to go. All right. I like Monte Ellis at Cleveland. They struggle against shooting guards. I love Monte Ellis at 4,300. Tony Parker could be good. Okay, now that they're in playoffs, the old man's going to get some more running time. Okay, they're going to want that experience on the court with those guys. So Tony Parker's going to get some good minutes here in the playoffs. I love Tony Parker at 4,200. Now, I understand the risk, but I also understand that they're gonna use Tony Parker heavily here in the playoffs. They're gonna want that experience on the court here. All right, absolutely love them, man. All right, now see who else I'm feeling here, guys. That's about it when it comes to point guards. Let's go to shooting guards. Let's go to some cheap options here at shooting guard. J.R. Smith is my favorite value play at 3,900. Well, J.R. and Kyle Korver are pretty much identical in my eyes. I love both of them. Kyle Korver has absolutely demolished the Pacers this year when he has gone against them. He has done very, very well against them, and they could very much so go back to that. So Kyle Korver could have a huge 30-plus point game here for only 3,600. I can see him getting 10 times value here, or just under 10 times value here. I love Kyle Korver a lot here. And you know what? Out of the two, I would have to lean towards Kyle Korver at 3,600. I absolutely love him. I love JR too. I love both those guys, but Korver's got a little edge on him. Jamal Crawford, I love him against Utah. CJ Miles, love him against Cleveland at 3,200. I do love CJ a lot here. Norman Powell. Norman Powell's been getting some good run in this offense, man, and he's not just going to disappear because it's the playoffs. He's still going to get 20-plus minutes, and he has that 30-plus point potential, man. All right, he's in the playoffs now. I know he's excited to be there. He's going to put in work. So I love Norman Powell at 2,800. Now it's the playoffs. They drop it under 3,000 now. So that's a ridiculous price for Norman Powell at 2,800. I might just have to fucking do that just because they're tempting me. I absolutely love Norman Powell. He's got to be the bargain bin play of the day at only 28. Damn. I love him, dude. I absolutely love him, guys. All right, now, at the center position, let's look at some center guys that are some cheap options for you guys. Other than Valanciunas as my favorite value guy, other than him, I love Derek Favors coming back. They're going to need him a lot down low against Blake Griffin, so I see him getting some good minutes here. Absolutely love him. I love Tristan Thompson down low against the Pacers. Love him. And that's it there. Now let's cover some small forwards real quick before I head out and go to the baseball. All right? Now, Lance Stephenson. This is funny, man. I wonder if he's going to be blowing in LeBron's ear here. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Fuck DraftKings, fuck everything else going on in the world. I'm going to be paying attention to whether Lance Stephenson blows in LeBron's ear. If he gives him a little blow. That's what I'm going to be looking for. No homo, but I'm looking for him to blow LeBron James in a non-homo way. All right? No offense to homosexuals. I'm cool with you. It's all good. I'm talking about I want to see Lance Stephenson blow in LeBron James's ear. That's all I want to see. I want to see if he'll do it again. I'm excited to see it. Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm excited. Like down below if you really want to see Lance Stephenson blow in LeBron James's ear again. Hey, I'm not going to see you in any certain way if you admit to it. I'm being honest with you. I'll admit it. I want to see it. Anyways, so Lance Stephenson, he's been getting some good solid minutes on this Pacers offense, man. And in the playoffs, it's just a good situation at 3,800. I might just throw him in a lineup or two. I like him. CJ Miles, already mentioned him. Damari Carroll should be a great play here against a Milwaukee team that struggles against forwards, period. I love him. And Norman Powell, of course, at his low 2,800. I love Norman Powell at 2,800. Shit. So there you go, guys. There's the bargain, guys. Good luck, everybody, with the NBA playoffs. Now, when it comes to lineup subscriptions for the NBA, because it's only a 4-game playoff night, I'm going to be doing 2 variation NBA lineups instead of the 4, because 4 would just be ridiculous. It's only a 4-game slate. So I'm going to do 2-game variations for NBA, and then the 2-game variations, 2 lineup variations for MLB, all right? So it's going to be the same as MLB when it comes to the variation amount when it comes to NBA, because the slate is so small and it's playoff time now, all right? So give me 1 second. Let me get over to MLB. All right, guys, we got a 5-game slate for the main. For MLB, you guys know I love sticking to the main. I might have a lineup thrown in the all day just because, but I love sticking to the main because the tournaments are just so much better in the main. There's some bullshit tournaments in those other ones. They just throw them together with their eyes shut. I just don't like the tournaments in the other bullshit contests. So I stick to the main solely. So lineups will be main, obviously, like normal. It'll be the main lineups. All right? Let's get straight into the high 5 for MLB, where I am going to be fucking them up tonight. All right, they got their last loss against me. I'm going for my 9th win. All right, I'm going for my 9th win. I'm going to be 9-3 at the end of tonight. All right, let's get it, guys. First pitcher I got to go ahead and throw in there, guys. It's a sad slate of pitchers today. There's not many pitchers I really love on this slate here, but I got to go DeGrom. I know he's going against a Miami team that's actually low-key good on offense. All right, Miami's actually low-key good on offense, but DeGrom's just the best talent by far in this slate. I absolutely love him, man. Like I said, the Marlins are a low-key solid offense, but I'm willing to take that risk with the type of upside potential that DeGrom has. So lock DeGrom in at 10-6 in the high 5. All right, the other pitcher I absolutely love, guys. I was looking through, as you know, I look at all the stats and I crunch the numbers and I do all that cool shit. San Diego has absolutely struggled mightily. The lineup for San Diego has struggled big time against this guy right here, R.A. Dickey. All right? They have struggled a lot against Dickey. I'm sorry, I'm immature. They've struggled a lot against Dickey. They cannot handle Dickey. Dickey is too much for them. All right, I'm doing too much now. All right, but at home in Atlanta, R.A. Dickey, he's new to the Braves, man. I expect him to come out and really put on against San Diego, who already struggles against hitters. And on top of that, he didn't do too well in his opener against Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, but he's in the new stadium in Atlanta going against San Diego, who has not been hitting well. And like I said, I looked at the stats. None of those San Diego batters have been hitting him well throughout their careers. That lineup is just full of guys who have not been hitting Dickey well, and a lot of them have been striking out a lot. All right, so I absolutely love Dickey as a nice, cheap option at 7,100 at home in Atlanta. Run up R.A. Dickey in the high 5. Next up, I got my boy in the outfield. This dude's going to go absolutely bonkers, guys. Oh, shit. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to start here. All right. This guy's going to go bonkers, guys. Lorenzo Cain. I love Lorenzo Cain here at home in Kansas City going against Shoemaker. All right. I absolutely love him. Throughout his career, he has gone 4 of 6. 4 of 6 for a 667 batting average versus Shoemaker. Matter of fact, guys, there are some very good stacking options when it comes for Kansas City against Shoemaker here. All right? I really love Kansas City's stack. All right? There's a lot of guys who have done very well against him, and I'll mention them right now. Salvador Perez has gone 7 for 11 with a home run, hitting a 636 versus Shoemaker. Salvador is a great option. Eric Hosmer has gone 4 of 10 for a 400 batting average versus him. And Alex Gordon has gone 3 for 8 for a 375 versus Shoemaker. So there's some very good options on Kansas City against him here. I absolutely love a lot of them, but Lorenzo Cain's got that power. I absolutely love it, and I expect him to hit his first home run of his career against Shoemaker here, guys. He's 4 of 6. He connects often against this guy. There's only been 2 times at bat he did not connect with the ball. I absolutely love Lorenzo Cain. He has got to be in the high 5. At the shortstop position, guys, I'm going to give you guys somebody who a lot of people might not be on, but I absolutely love him. He was on my Braves recently, and I absolutely love him, man. Andrelton Simmons. I love Simmons here at only 3,400, all right? Because Nate Carnes, the pitcher he's going against, is horrible against right-handed hitters, which is what Simmons is, all right? And Andrelton will definitely go overlooked ownership-wise, all right? So you're going to get somebody who is low-owned and who should be able to smack the shit out of Nate Carnes, okay? Nate Carnes struggles hard against righties, guys. Struggles very hard, all right? I absolutely love Andrelton Simmons to really put on for the high 5 here at only 3,400. Put him in your lineups. Now, my boy. Let me go ahead and put him on. Robinson Cano. I love Robinson Cano here, guys. All right? He's been fairly decent this year. He's only hitting a 250 average. But you see what he did against the Angels there with a 27 on the 9th. I expect one of those huge blow-up games out of him here, guys. It's been a while since he's done it. I expect a big game out of him here, guys, because Andrew Cashner, the pitcher he's going against, has struggled a lot against lefties, guys. And guess what Robinson is? He's a lefty. All right, Robinson is going to take full advantage of Cashner here. I absolutely love Robinson Cano. He has got to be in the high 5, guys. He is a left-handed hitter going against a guy who just can't seem to get the ball by left-handers. All right? So Robinson Cano for the high 5. I absolutely love him. He is going to show out at home in Seattle. Absolutely love it. And there you go, guys. There's the high 5. You got DeGrom, Dickey, Cano, Simmons, and Lorenzo Cain. I love them, guys. There's some good guys to build your lineups around. You still got $3,980 left each position, which is fine. I absolutely love it. Remember, there's a lot of good guys to stack for the Kansas City game there, guys, that have good history against that boy they're facing. All right? So keep that in mind. All right? Now, it is the part of the video where I'm going to name out names that have crushed the pitchers they are going against. So grab a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper and jot these names down that I'm about to tell you, all right? Because every single one of these names I'm about to go through, maybe we'll just call it like the wild style or some shit like that. We'll call it the wild style or the hitter frenzy or something like that. I don't know. I'll come up with a name. I don't fucking know. But I'm about to just go through some names, guys. All right? Every single one of these names I'm going to mention have a great track record against the pitchers they are facing tonight. All right? So obviously Robinson Cano, Andrelton Simmons, Asdrubal Cabrera. A lot of my followers on Twitter were making fun of me and about how I pronounce names. And hey, I understand it. I put myself in that situation. There's just no way I'll ever understand. I mean, I've known these dudes. I've said their names millions of times, and I still can't pronounce it, regardless if somebody told the name to me a million times. It doesn't matter. I'll never get it right. But you know who I'm talking about. The dude from the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. I love him. He's gone 4 of 11 for a 364 against Conley. Jose Reyes, 3 of 5 for 600 batting average against Conley. Lucas Duda, 1 of 3 for a 333 and a home run against Conley. Freddie Freeman, Matt Kemp, Nick Markakis, Albert Pujols, 4 of 9 with a home run, hitting a 444 versus Carnes. I expect him to go deep here, guys. Salvador Perez, Eric Hosmer, Alex Gordon, Lorenzo Cain, Nomar Mazara. Adrian Beltre has absolutely destroyed Paxton. 7 of 13 for a home run, hitting a 538 average. Love Adrian Beltre. Rougned Odor, 5 of 17. 294 average. It's decent, but he's still connecting well. Jonathan LaCroix has gone 3 of 6 with a home run, hitting a 500 against Paxton. Prince Fielder, Shin Shu Chu. I love Shin Shu Chu. Su Chu. Shin Su Chu. Shout out to you, bro. He's gone 3 of 5 for a 600 average versus Paxton. And there you go, guys. There you go. Good luck, everybody. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below questions and concerns. As always, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL for them lineup subscriptions or just the bullshit and talk about whatever. I got you. I talk to everybody all day long. So hit me up if you got any questions about anything. Cam_ATL on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck with your NBA playoffs and that MLB fire. I got it on deck. So hit me up, guys. Good luck, and I am out.